Hey everyone. Well, it's been a long, long time coming, but I finally get to say it. Congratulations to the Washington Capitals. The Caps are finally going to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time in the Alex Ovechkin era, the first time since 1998. Washington has gotten past the second round, and they beat their arch nemesis, the Pittsburgh Penguins, to do it. Really an incredible series by the Capitals and incredible playoffs. They when they lost the first two games against Columbus in round one on home ice, it looked like another Capitals choke job was right on the horizon. But nope, they didn't choke. They won four straight against Columbus, won that series in six, and now they just beat the Penguins in six. Incredible overtime goal last night from Evgeny Kuznetsov, and the demons are finally exorcised. I'm really, really, really happy for the Capitals. They they've just every year it's always been something that's gone wrong, and it's been second round loss, second round loss, second round loss, first round loss, second round loss. Like they just could never get by that second round, and it was really starting to weigh on the great players that Washington has. Guys like Ovechkin, guys like Backstrom, who didn't even play last night because of injury. Braden Holtby. Um, they just could never do it. And then last night everything changed. That's a huge, huge weight off the Capitals' shoulders. That's a huge weight off the stars of the Capitals' shoulders. And the choking moniker has to be gone now because they finally did it. I know I've been saying that I would never predict or expect the Capitals to get past the second round ever again until I saw them do it with my own eyes. Well, I watched the game last night. I saw them do it with my own eyes. So now in the future, I am completely free to predict the Capitals to go as deep as I want because the demons are exorcised. Um, just their stars have really shown up in these playoffs, and they are playing like they want this really, really bad. Um, Ovechkin has been fantastic. Kuznetsov's been incredible. Backstrom and Oshie have been great. Their depth players have really come through and played some really strong games at certain points. Their defense has really, really played well, especially in last night's game. The Capitals just shut the Penguins down defensively, which was really, really difficult to do and really interesting to see because the Penguins have such a high-powered offense. It's not too often they get held to one goal. Holtby was fantastic as usual. He's really one of the main reasons that the Capitals have gotten this far. He has been lights out since returning to the starting job, and just another incredible game from him last night. It's Man, it's really good to finally see the Capitals get this far. And I'm not even a huge Caps fan, but I just after all those heartbreaking losses, I really wanted to see them get this far, and it's really good to see that they finally did. Um, as far as the next round goes, I think the Caps' ride ends here, though. I think Tampa is without a doubt the best team in the East, and they're probably going to blow through the Capitals in five, maybe six games. But nonetheless, the Capitals did what they had to do. They finally got by that second round, the second round in Pittsburgh, where they could not, up to this point, do really anything good, and they finally won. And we'll see how it goes from here. Although I think I'm still doubting the Caps' ability to get by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, from what I've seen so far in these playoffs, is just absolutely unbelievable, and the class of the East, maybe even the best team in the league at this point. I think it's probably hard to argue with Tampa being the Stanley Cup favorites right now. So, man, it's just really nice to see. And another thing, the Capitals stars look like they really, really want this. This could be the last kind of chance for the Capitals because John Carlson is a free agent after this year, and the Caps don't have cap space. So if they want to keep Carlson, they have to move some money. They have to move at least 1 or 2 contracts to open up the cap space to re-sign him, or Carlson's going to walk. And Carlson is the Capitals' #1 defenseman by far. And if he goes in free agency, that's going to be a huge blow to the Capitals' blue line, and that could really affect them next year as far as what kind of team they are next season. So I can see why Ovechkin and Oshie and Backstrom and these guys are Kuznetsov. These guys are playing so hard because I think they know that their window is quickly closing, and this, depending on how free agency goes with Carlson, this could really be their last shot at a cup. So that's just another part of the story, I guess you could say, is that this could potentially be it for them. But we'll have to see what happens with Carlson in free agency. Maybe the Caps find a way to keep him. If they do, then they'll probably be the same usual Caps team that they normally are next year. If they lose Carlson, we could see some serious drop-off in the Capitals. So we'll just have to see how all that plays out. But huge congratulations to the Capitals. They've finally gotten past the second round, and they also ousted Pittsburgh in the process of doing that, so thank you very much for that. No offense, Pens fans, but I am so sick of the Penguins. I am ecstatic that they're out of the playoffs, and I don't have to watch any more Penguins games until next year. So thank you so much, Capitals, for doing that. Congratulations on reaching the conference final. Good luck against Tampa Bay. You're going to need it. And, you've been really impressive so far. So let's see if that can continue. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. Check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys soon.